are speaking with Chris Taranto, and Chris is affiliated with the Paso Wine Country Alliance and also with the local Rec Foundation. So Chris, we welcome you and we thank you so much for being a part of this little holiday exercise we're doing here.
Right on, Steve. Thanks so much for having me. I appreciate it. Appreciate being asked.
Well, it's a different type of holiday season, as we all know, and the instinct, the intuition is big parties and families getting together and things like that. And in view of everything that's happened in 2020, it's not likely to be that way this year. So we're trying to put these little programs together to give people the opportunity to share how they plan on celebrating the holidays and making sure the season is still a special time for family and friends. So Chris, what are your plans this year for celebrating the holidays?
Well, being as that my wife is a nurse and works for the county health department, we're definitely not getting together with large amounts of people, not really traveling to see family or anything like that. We're kind of staying close in our own little bubble, if you will, myself, my wife, and our two sons, Joe and Nick. So Thanksgiving, we have our own little tradition that's just the four of us as it is anyway, and that we go and we stay in a little chalet up at Bass Lake and kind of keep to ourselves anyway when we're up there. And so that's probably what we'll be doing, is a little bit of that, some outdoor time, some fishing out on the lake, and possibly get into Yosemite to do a little fishing and hiking, kind of socially separated as you can tell, from many people. And just kind of hole up in our little cabin there. So that'll be fun for Thanksgiving.
So that sounds like that's going to work out well with the restrictions we're facing during the pandemic here. Not too big a change of plans. How about further on? How about Christmas and New Year's?
So for Christmas and New Year's, our family, they live in Iowa and they live in Massachusetts, the greater Boston area and some suburbs and the like. So we're not going to be, of course, able to travel back there, nor do we really want to. We usually avoid that anyway because it's so darn cold back there. Why? So we'll be sticking around Paso. We'll try to do some little beach trips and some a little bit, maybe get up into Big Sur to go hiking. We'll go fishing, of course, and we'll just hang out. It's such a lovely time here anyway, as it is during Christmas and through New Year's. So we'll just stick to ourselves and make sure we're staying safe and we're wearing our masks if we're out in public, and we'll make food at home and just do that, just the four of us. So it's pretty easy. We kind of stick to ourselves as it is anyway, and so we love it. I mean, it's not going to change a whole heck of a lot.
Well, that sounds good. You and I are probably a little too big to sit on Santa's lap anyway, and they're not going to let us do it this year anyway. What would your Christmas wish be if you were sending a letter to the North Pole right now?
Well, I want to say something very altruistic, like we all get through this together, and we're all safe, and nobody suffers any losses from COVID or anything else for that matter. But it's funny. I had this conversation with my wife yesterday, and she asked me, "What do you want?" And I said, "I want a new surfboard." And she's like, "You have too many. Why do you want another one?" And I was like, "Well, I don't have this specific board from this specific shaper." And she just kind of shook her head and just like, you're never gonna be satisfied with the amount of boards you have, because I do have a lot. I will admit, I have probably too many, but that's kind of what I want right now.
It sounds to me like you are to surfboards as I am to guitars. There's always room for one more guitar.
There's always room. There's always room for one more.
Well, again, we thank you so much for being a part of this presentation. And is there a special a special holiday greeting you'd like to send out to everybody who's going to be watching this?
I just hope that everybody out there enjoys the holidays still with your tight-knit group of people, and that you're safe, and that you enjoy each other's company, and you enjoy the good things that we do have in life, because right now it feels like everything is like, oh, 2020, but there's a lot to be truly thankful for as we're approaching Thanksgiving, and truly be ever so grateful for in our lives, that we have our health, that we have your loved ones close by, and that it's a little altered. It's just wearing a mask and washing your hands and staying a little socially separated, because we'll all come back again together once everything shakes out and we've got things in place that will hopefully get rid of this darn thing, and then we'll all celebrate once again. So that's what I say. I say happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year, and enjoy your lives. Enjoy.
Again, thank you for being with us, and happy holidays to you and yours.
Thank you.